Bumper chair, what's up? It's the old goat. Old goat. Got him in today. I'm watching after this guy. What am I doing? What am I doing? I Professionally, yeah, I think so. Yeah, but we've had some people in my family who, they have some skill, couple, but I'm the one who's, I guess, has done it professionally. Really, because of his support, my mom's support, and my uncle, who's his best friend. This is looking okay. I'm pleased with that, what I did yesterday. I think it still shows some form. With that, I swear if he makes me change it. I mean, it can be painted better, but I think the structure, the form is good. It's generalized in here, though. I do like some of the way that it's painted. I need to keep that. This is generalized. I need to work specifically in the edges in here, the drawing. And what I wanted to do was work the hairline today, but I was debating whether or not working the hairline in with actual hair. Don't know. Do both. Maybe I work around the nose area. This is okay. Could be better. Top's not great. The eyes need more form. This is generalized up in here. It's very sunken in, that's the problem. And I don't want to keep on oiling it out just to look at it. You don't want to do that, it'll yellow the painting. Well, this sinking in is an issue. Big time. And you can tell I don't know if you can tell with the background. The background is just chalky. And that's essentially how everything dark is chalky, right? Looks like he's pumping blood to his face again. I wonder how you remove this little heart button. I wonder if I can. See this heart button in the bottom of the screen right there is blocking. It always blocks the last word. So every time I want to look, I have to whoops, I have to scroll up a little bit, kind of pull the chat up. It's really annoying. Turn it on the side. It goes away on its side. Turn it upside down. What was that doing? Nothing. There you go. That's actually better. So working the edges is gonna help a whole lot. I don't want to over model. That's the thing. Let's work the nose. That's all I'll do. High five, boy. Hey, boy. Boy. Want some apples? Double melody. Here, boy.
Thank you.
You're welcome, boy. Yeah, I have another commission from him right after this. That's why he's kind of pushing me. He's pushing me this time. He normally doesn't push me as much. I don't need to be pushed, but he's pushing me, which is fine. It's totally fine. I don't care. It's not going to make a difference. But he's pushing me to get this thing done because there's another commission. But I also have the one that I already started. I did 1 day on it, I think. You've seen it. It's over that way. But so Charlene Richard, potential saint. So let's see how this goes. But we'll get it done. This is we got a lot of practice. I just yeah. I don't know what I could do with this stuff. This is okay. This is looking pretty good. But I mean, okay, so what I want to do, I need to get the form of the eyes better. And that's something I'm going to have to make up. I don't have information here. This is the problem. I have to make it up. I should probably be looking at some Bouguereau and what have you. Corey, what's up? And it looks like don't overwrought things to it. Oh, don't overdo it. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But it's not done. There's still a lot. Like I mean, I haven't painted the hair in. I haven't really done the form of the jacket. The down here, like I still have a lot of work, but the edges, in particular, the ears, not painted in. And also, I need to correct a lot of issues within the face. There's things that I can push and improve it upon, but you're right. You don't want to overwork it, and that is one of the things that I do sometimes, and I'm taking special care not to in this case. I know, man. I know, it sucks. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. It's always a hard thing. Boy! Baby. Baby. Forgot to do my paints. It's okay. Get this done quick. Doesn't take long. I was actually, I don't know if y'all can tell, the color's a little bit better on the portrait because I was watching my stream like on my phone like after I streamed yesterday and it looks grayed out, like everything's grayed out. So I actually downloaded some filters because OBS base filters aren't that great. And I downloaded some filters, watched a video and installed everything. It took a while and so I really was tweaking it. So I didn't do much, but look, let me show you the difference between what I have. Like I put a filter on this camera, but also on this one right here. That's this piece. And let me show you the difference. Because this actually what's up is closer to what's in reality right now. All right. And this is the filter that I have on it. Now, watch what happens when I take this off. Check this out. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom. So this is how it was. And now I have 2 filters, and then I put these on 1, 2. You see that? So this one, like, you see there's the difference right there? That's how it was before. Whoop, there we go. And that's how it is right now. And it's actually closer to what it is in reality. Which is good. So. The skin colors, yeah, the LUTs. I did, yeah, obviously we just talked about the LUTs. But the skin colors, what did I do to get the skin colors? Wait, what did you say? Oh, we're doing, it looks like, I don't know. See all the face. I see all that. The face, though, looking great. Gotcha, Corey. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate, but I can push the face more. I really can push it. And I can continuously work on this. It's not the overworking. It's not working on it too long that does it. It's my mentality when I'm working on it too long. I tend to tighten the brush strokes up too much. So you can work a while on it, but continue to show brush strokes and you're fine. And an example of this is when I was at the school, I was told, like, I had really over-modeled the forehead and it was too smooth. It looked overworked, and so I went through and reblocked it in. So I worked on it more and actually got it looking fresh. It's a mentality. It's okay to work on it. It's okay to push. It's good to push. That's what I need to do. I can get to this point just fine, obviously. But I want to get better. So to get better, you have to risk messing it up a little bit. But aside from the LUTs, what colors did I mix? Just simple ivory black, Krimnitz white, cadmium red, and yellow ochre. And you could put some I guess, you know what, I was putting some cobalt blue in, but regular ultramarine blue would work too, but black would work. I can get these colors with just regular black as well. Just black, yellow, red, and white. Just gotta know how to mix it. Gotta know how to mix it. Let's mix it. This all really quick. Boy. Come here. All right, baby. Here, boy.
Thank you.
You're welcome, boy. You. Report. You can go longer and push and not blend out the strokes. Final pass on edges makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because like you can get it. And that's very well said. You articulated very good. You can get it. Like the drawings looking good and everything looks good, but you could always paint it better. And to do that though, you need to like extract as much practice out of each piece as you can. Now I go off commissions, and I don't have the time to do my own projects that I want to do right now. So if I'm going to get practice, I have to extract that out of these commissions. And I can paint it quick enough. We're going in, I'm so far behind and I needed the money. I would probably start moving on to everything else at this point, but we can risk it. Plus, here's the thing. I know, because of the mentality that I'm in right now, that I'm going to do a good job with this. Like, I'm confident that I can do what I'm saying I'm going to do, because honestly, I think about painting a lot, and I think about it when I'm not working on it. And a lot of it is training myself to get in mindset. And that mindset, I reflect a lot on what I've done. And one of the things I reflect on specifically is, over the years after my training, how I tightened up my weaknesses. Because I look at some of my portraits that are very smoothed out, and I don't like it. And so I remember the mentality I was doing then. And I remember at school having to fight that mentality. I didn't have people telling me that, but I have now you guys telling me. And so the streaming has helped. So I'm constantly in the mindset of what my teachers were telling me because I'm having to articulate it with you guys all the time. And y'all are always telling me this stuff. And so it's helping. So it's that mentality of show the brush strokes, make it look good from back here and get that solidity to it. And then that coupled with always looking at our Discord and looking at people showing their art keeps you in that mindset. That's a testament to the importance of being around other artists. Don't do what I did for like 15 years and Gollum yourself in this dark studio, right? Yeah, he says it. He says right, I think old Moody is looking over your shoulder for the bikini. Still got it. It's back there. It's not far. Here, boy, eat this shit. Got it? Good, man. Ah, babe. See? Didn't take too long. You got to look at the whole thing when you're doing this. Otherwise, it's going to start looking disconnected. I'm going to lose the proportions. And the values and all that, so the light and dark values aren't going to match. You got to look at everything at once. That's what we do. Man, gotta go out there and get yourself some blinds, man. Get yourself some blinds. You're no longer a kid anymore. Blinds, man. That's it. quality paint. This is Michael Harding's. Michael Harding's is damn good. The can is walnut oil. Just do it to loosen it up some. Downside is I think I got kind of the bottom of the barrel at Michael Harding's paint. It has some, you know, the flakes in it. I could have probably gotten a refund, but I can make this work. How are you doing?
Hi.
Hey, you doing all right? No.
No.
No. Boy. Baby. Eat boy, boy. Little monkey back there. Yeah. You like it? Look at him. Look how happy he is. Yep. Just gonna oil out. I'm just gonna do it with some walnut oil. Only the parts I'm gonna be working on. Weird. I don't know if y'all can tell a difference with this. Y'all see how it kind of heated up some? Actually painted yesterday, so I have to be careful. Oh, some. There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, the paint is soft, so I'm actually coming in and I'm going to try to thin it out just a little bit, right? We keep it thin in the shadows, right? So I'm going to try to thin this out some. I did come in and paint yesterday, so I'm just going to go over, kind of massage it in just a little bit. I'm not going to go into this area where I painted. I'm just working in the shadows, and so in doing so, we're oiling out, but we're also thinning it out some, which is good, and so that'll give me a little bit of leverage to paint into it today without worrying about building the shadows up too thickly. Try to soften the transitions in here some. There we go. All right, we'll go from here. And we got to paint slow. We got to paint slow. It's going to be too dark. Light. This might not have enough color. It's too light. Okay. Where can I put this? Corey, it's too light. Where can I put this? I gotta do that instead, or just wait. We're just going back to the palette to get the color I want. It's too light. Where can I put this? I gotta do that instead of just going back to the palette to get the color I wanted. I don't understand what you're saying. And it could be me. It's too late. Where can I put this? I gotta do that. So going back to the palette to. Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. My bad. My bad. Yeah, because that's what I just said. So I mixed. I wanted to mix a color here, and instead it was too light and too blue. Yep. And so I could have just gone back to the palette, but it was a beautiful color, and it was a very like light bluish one, so I put it on instead of wasting it. Yeah, exactly. And it wouldn't have been wasting it because I still would have had the paint, but I would just mix some, like other paint into it. It wouldn't have been a waste, but it was a beautiful color. That worked beautifully right here. Right? So yeah, it's just, and you don't need to do that. It's a strategy that I use. And I notice that it kind of speeds the work process up sometimes because you're doing, you know, for obvious reasons. It's like sometimes you spend all day trying to get that color for another area working on. Yeah. Okay, that's not it. I'm being kind of stupid right now. There we go. Yeah, sorry, I was focused and I forgot that I said that. So I lightened it up and added some color into this. Now, again, mindset, we can't overwork this. You got to keep a brush stroke. So I'm going slowly, but I want to have a defined brush stroke with it. Recall being at a bar with my cousin, saw a painting that was not too impressive. I offered to make them another one for a small fee. Cousin bartender just laughed. Weird, but doesn't matter. I don't think people expect people to be good at artwork these days for good reason. So this, all right, squint down. What I'm doing here, I'm going to work this edge. This is going to be sharp, and then this is going to be soft, but that's popping out too far, right? Ted says, yep. Yep. Okay. Okay. I'm looking all here as I'm doing this. I'm not looking directly at the brush stroke. Small. It's a little bit softer here, but I need to work this edge. Boy, eat that shit. Got it, baby. So I'm going in with a small brush, but that doesn't mean I need to like, you can still get large brush strokes with it. It's more of the effect I'm trying to go for, but I'm getting the small brush just so that I can maneuver in these small areas right now a little bit easier. So now that's a little bit sharper edge. I worked that edge. And now I want it to be soft, kind of flowing up to the form there. These are like the subtle things most people won't see, but this is what pushes a portrait and turns it. Look at museums, it has this stuff. Not all portraits. A lot of museum portraits suck. Ass. Balls. They do. I actually need to get some cobalt blue because I've been using that. The cobalt blue I'm using is nice and soft for the face. It's giving the effect that I want. I ran out of it. Or I might have had some on the palette. I didn't put it on, but from the fridge. Check and see if I did. There it is. Got it. Major League Boss. Those are good movies. The museum portraits weirdly suck everything, but not the taint. You say that I would add taint toward that equation. I don't know what you're talking about. Again, it might be me. Do you not get paint on your hands? I get paint on my hands. I have some on the thumb here. I'm just not pressing. Everything else is clean, I think. Yeah, we're good. I'm pretty controlled when I paint. This is from that, which that's why I normally, you'll see me leave these areas. But I filled this in to build the layer up. Also, I had to present it to my client, so I just, you know, it's one of those things where I show it to them just to make sure it's on the right track. And I'm pretty good about filtering out, like, if somebody's saying, oh, well, you got to fix this, you got to fix that. Well, if it's halfway through, I would say 99% of the time, it's stuff that I see. It's just, you know, it's not there yet, right? So in other words, I don't listen to most of the stuff that's said, but I show it because sometimes I say, well, I want it larger, you know, or I want this, I want that. So, and you have to respect that. Here, boy.
Yeah.
Eat. Yes, eat. I'm your friend. Ready? Got it?
Oh, you got it.
There you go. Hold. You got it? Good. That's much better. Let's do this. What the hell is going on with this? Transparent red oxide. I was wondering why it was like browning out. I must have gotten some transparent red oxide. That's okay. Now I know. There you go. I could not get a cool effect. That's why I've been taking so long trying to mix. Here we go. This should work now. There it is. Boom! More chroma. Need more chroma. Darken out some. Let's try that. Soften this edge. Nope. It's a back and forth, you know. I kind of ping pong back and forth, like no, 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 and then I finally get it. A year later. That's not what I want. Why did I do that? Paint, yeah, paint. If you paint is new term to you, taint, don't, oh, taint, okay, don't look that up, okay. I won't look it up then. In between. Darken. Lighten. That should be it, and then, okay. Chrysochroma. Okay. All right, man. Go do your thing. Go do your thing. You know where to find me. Nope. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go back into my mixtures, modify them, because I'm doing too much modification with the brush right now. Do that. We're going to go in and purple them out significantly. All right, this should make it a little bit more fluid for me. That, maybe just a little bit there, just a little. You all right?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Got it?
Yep.
Oh. Eat. There you go, boy. Gigi, what's up, man? Doing all right? Want to listen to some music? Music. You like this?
It's okay.
It's good, huh? Gigi, what are you up to, man? Ah, Mario, come stai, amico mio? David Terbo? Italia, il paese più bello della mia. Mario, tu sai chi è Daniele Astone? Abita a Firenze. Studiavo con lei 20 anni fa. Cercala. È bravissima. She can paint. Può dipingere lei. Instead of interesting vids. Lost form in the nose. I know what I need to do though. I was fighting the paint, the mixtures that I was doing. This should help what I've done. Yeah. Sto bene, benissimo, grazie. Sono contento che tu sei bravo. Benissimo anche. Come si chiama? Daniela Astone. Daniela Astone. She is amazing. Siamo amici. Infatti mi manca molto lei. From your experience, the bark plates are popular in Italian schools. In Italian schools, no, the Florence Academy. Yes, the Florence Academy and Cecil's Academy and Angel Academy in Florence, yes. Sì, dovresti fare questi bark plates. Allora, is this a commission? It is in Gingy, yeah. Okay, I figured rarely a video on the method. Bought the book after you watched your video, maestro. Oh, good. Oh, rarely a video. Ethan bought the book after you're watching your video. Okay, Anke, if you look in the stream section, let me try to find something for you. Give me 1 second here. 1 second. This is worth it. This is worth it. I'm going to find you something, okay?
Okay.
I'll do it here. This will be quicker. Give me 1 second. I need to rest my eyes from this thing anyway. YouTube. I'm going to go to my channel. I'm going to find you a stream that I did with this stuff. View your channel. I'm going to go to my streaming section. It would be on live, and I did this a long time ago. A long time ago. Dun, dun, dun. Huh, maybe it doesn't have it here. Playlist. Oh, I know why. I know why. Give me a second. YouTube, shooter channel, YouTube studio. I'm gonna find. You know what? I'm gonna make something public for you. Give me 1 second. Take the. Here's my phone. Okay. No, you're not interrupting me. I need a break. All right. Devo riposare I miei occhi da questo quadro perché sono stanchissimo. Stanchissimi. 1 second. And I need to do this anyway. Content. Live. Let me go back. This, I'll be able to find it quickly with this. A 124. 2. There we go. All right. I got a lot of good stuff here, actually. New playlist. Drawing. Create. And save. And more actions. Edit. Wait, no, that's not it. Selected. Visibility. Visibility. Public. Update. I understand. Update. I just made a playlist for you, and I also made some private videos public, and there it's a bunch of my old streams. Okay. And so I'm gonna now get the your channel. Per te, Mario mio. Playlist. Live. This. Playlist. Boom. Copy. And then let us do this. Here we go. There you go. You click on that, just have it up, and that is streams with me actually. That's like I did that several years ago on stream on YouTube, and that's in depth doing a bark drawing. That should help you. All right. You're not interrupting. You've added the entertainment of Lewis attempting to speak Romance languages with Carolina accent. This is true. I cringe when I hear myself speak. That's why I'm not going to go back and watch the stream. But I need to practice for some reason. I don't know why I need to practice, but I do. Nobody speaks it around here.
Right.
Mario does. High five, boy. That's right, baby. Bitch. Want some water? See, I put the bricks. Don't spill it. Okay. Put the bricks there so he can't lean back and bust his ass all over the carpet. There we go. Prego. Prego mille. Amico mio. Camera's a bit choppy, isn't it? This one is. Whatever. It's fine. We'll just leave it for now. So, Mario, tutte le cose che si impara nel bark drawings si usa quando si dipingere, quando si dipinga. Dipinga? Dipinge. Dipingo. Dipingo, dipingi, dipinge. Dipinge? Dipingo. Dipinga. Quando si dipinga. When one paints. I'll look up the conjugation later. I should never forget how to paint in Italian, but I did. You always use the teachings, the same teachings, right? Dipinge. Dipinge. Grazie. You always use the teachings that you learned in bark drawing. Bark drawing is key. È chiave. I disegni, i bark drawings, i disegni di bark sono chiavi. Sono chiave. And Gingy makes fun of me, but he's taking notes right now. That comes down. Not like that. This is so hard. Oh my goodness. Pause. QFX, what's up, man? Did you like the critique I gave you in Discord?
Yeah.
You learned a lot, didn't you? You go. Oh wait, you got to go see a man about a horse, but I'll keep the live stream going to you. Thanks, man. You're getting a horse though. It's pretty cool. You're going to get a mount. Oh, I messed the drawing up. I took the tip of its nose off. I just sat in the first stream room for an hour with it not starting. Really? Wait, what do you mean? Like, what happened? This stream?
Yeah.
That's overmodeled. Yeah, I clicked the shit Sapphire link and it didn't start for an hour. Then I clicked some other shit that said, I don't know, man. So have you decided to play? Have you started? You decided to reboot your account yet? You know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen.
What?
It's a back and forth, man. You understand? You're more into Arena than the people who actually play the game. Critique was rough, but the proportions and color are offset to be expected. Some proportions, just focus on the values and the proportions. You need to get shape to your work. It's too soft and fuzzy. It's drawing. You'll get it. Wrong. She moved. She moved. Looked into Feral and it looks pretty damn good. Yeah, not gonna lie. Thinking about installing after 2 uninstalls. I knew it. I knew it. I like how you say 2 uninstalls. What you didn't say was you installed it twice. Just rip this band-aid off. Still get to play. You're torturing yourself. It's just a game. It's a game. All right. I mean, bruh, just do it. I would just get it. I would just get it. I'd just do it. Do it. VIP special guest today. Anti-champion, what's up? Season's gonna end in 2 weeks or so. Yeah. Perfect timing. Perfect. You have 2 weeks to get your tune up, which you can do really in a day. I'm not kidding. Right, Dad? Yeah, he says yeah. Right? You can get your tune up in a day, right? Right?
Right.
He says right. Look at this shit. Boy, he knows. He sees me in there whining and complaining every time I lose. All right. We got this. We got this. This nose, man. You installed it twice. To uninstall. Oh, you didn't install it. You uninstalled it twice. You get a free push of 70 if you buy The War Within. Doesn't mean I can play the class or get conquest gear quickly though. I'll help you, man. I'll help you. Yeah, I'll help you. Come on. I don't care about rating. I'll get on. Look, the only rating I care about is on my main. And I have, which is a mage, and I have another mage that's geared out that I do whatever with. And sheep into bash clone and 2 druids just spamming clones. Yeah, but they DR with each other. I mean, it is good because you can get the clone off, but Mario, vado ora a studiare I video che hai mandato. I sent you. Okay, so I have to go study the video that I sent you. The barge rolling. Thank you again for your generosity. When you come to Italy, visit you. Okay, sure, man, definitely. I'll see you. Mario, ci si vede, amico mio. Quando vado in Italia, un giorno, magari, come gli italiani dicono, like the Italians say, magari. Losing form. Okay. Spin this down some. Wrong way, train, bitch. Comes down. I know I'm working with a small brush, but I'm actually trying to get definite shape with it. So get off my back. I know I messed this up. That's okay though. So I have a plan. That needs to drop anyway. There we go. Yeah, but you can take out 2 targets for 6 seconds with 3-second DR clone. That's, yeah, I know. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Making my case. Where's your brush? Installed it twice. Basically get sheep on heal, then you have to kill 18-second sheep. DRC you can stun and clone. That's already pretty deep into the next. Yeah, I know. You just switch it back and forth. Then kicks counter into it's ridiculous. We could keep somebody essentially CC'd perpetually. It's too bright there. And I know the knows this mess. I'm just, damn it. Hey, boy. Oh, you spill this?
No.
You drank this? There's no way you drank this. Did you drink this? I have to go back and watch the footage. But I have to do it mute so I don't hear myself talking to Mario in Italian. Zerx can bash clone off target or second DPS. Yeah. And I can also go Holy Paladin and we still have a rep, which is like a sheep. So you get two ferals going that way. Like you could have Zerx on a Boomkin. What do you want to do? You want to do warrior or you want to do feral? That's kind of where it is. Okay. Then messing the drawing up. This is good though. My mentality is good. I'm just not drawing well today. Seeing the pros play is fun, but when you actually play, it's probably gonna be shit. Especially since you can't look at the pros. Actually, you can look at the pros because a lot of them are playing like lower down right now. In my opinion, like they are. It's stupid what's happening, but still. But like your mindset's perfect for this stuff, honestly, because you're trying to figure this stuff out. My mindset right now, like I love talking about this stuff too. And my mindset right now is just I need to get better at the mage. There's so much, because it's my base character runs right. Once I get that, then it's just gonna things will take off. Shakuri, what's up? What I think is crazy about Feral is every time you have 5 combo points, you get 5 seconds stun, no cooldown, which is kind of nuts. Sure, it's DPS, it DRs, but not on a different target. Yeah, so you just keep on switching your target up and you're good. Yeah, I mean, Feral is in a good place, I think. Feral is in a good place. Okay, now. This might be one of those days where I just worked one area too much. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. As for bleeds too, but going when your other DPS kills the target is also good. Yeah, yeah. I mean, what you're saying is valid. It is. It's valid. That is not good. I'll get it. It's this normally, this is what I go through, but I just need to go over with solid brush stroke afterwards. That. Let's do this. The shadow up. Shadow edge. I think you also have this Typhoon push, which really is crazy on some maps, can just push down a heal or 2 DPS when they're going off on the bridge. That Blade's Edge one is not around anymore, but I agree, and it's fun even if you just want to do battlegrounds and knockbacks, but you can knock them back and I can freeze them into place away from the heals. We bring the, or do that to the healer, and I could go ice wall, you knock them back and I put a wall up. I mean, get creative with it. The wall has a 1.5 minute cooldown though, which is the nerdiest thing ever. I'm aware of this for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. But I also am past that point in my life where I care about me appearing not nerdy. I've learned to accept this. I accept it. It is what I have become, apparently. A nerd. I am aware. I am much aware. This is something else, man. I'm going to stop working on the nose just for a second. Switch some things up really quick. What time is it? It's 3:40. Still got some time. I know the nose looks a little bit odd. I need to keep on working on it. Embrace the nerd. I do. Oh, I do. They also have a talent that AoE slows 50%, drags the enemy once back in when they go out like spear, but a bit weaker. But you can also AoE root and shit like that. Yeah. 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 So I do Comet Storm, but it would still be effective with that. Okay. I need to switch my music out here. So I don't have music playing. I figure y'all can listen to whatever you want. I don't have a solid solution on YouTube, because on Twitch I was able to play music that popular music. There was a way to doing it without getting in trouble. I don't have that solution on YouTube, and I just hate the royalty-free music that I put on, and I feel like most people anyway can listen to what they want or whatever when I'm drawing, but I know if you don't, it makes it kind of takes away from the stream. I don't know. Something I think most people don't get feedback with music, but it's nice, I think, when you're watching a stream, not having to deal with being a DJ yourself. I don't know. Boy. How are you? Here, I'm going to wait to give you this, actually, just a little bit. Maybe until at 4 o'clock I'll give it to him. So 4 o'clock, start cleaning up. We'll see. Well, QFX, whatever you're going to do, you better do it quick.
Hey.
And I'll help you level. Just figure out what you want to do. You get a 70 boost. It doesn't take long to level. It's quick. We can run some time walking. I'll heal, get you past the queues really quick. You look into this new coming patch. There's some changes. I look at, I take it with kind of, it looks pretty good. For the mage, I'm fine. I like one of the changes they're making with the mage. They're also giving us a new talent. What I like is that they're overall, whether or not the changes are good or bad, they're actually putting effort in. I don't know if you remember, they never used to do reworks. They always save the reworks for new expansions. They've done reworks. They've reworked everything. Like, they do it seems like almost every month or two. It's crazy how much work they're putting into class design, which is a good move. I don't know, because I didn't look into Feral, because I don't play one. Zerx doesn't. Zerx would know. Zerx would actually know. He would know, but I don't know. Yeah, he would know better than me. He's more concerned about the Feral right now. I'm sorry, the Resto. Because that's really what he plays. Honestly, though, in like Battlegrounds, he'll go balance, but he plays all sorts of classes too. It's just in terms of like what we do, he's more concerned with Druid for that purpose for the arenas. Did they already drop, or is it going to drop for? It's going to drop for season 2, and we don't have a date yet for it, which means it's probably going to be at least another month, is my guess. Probably the end of the month, early March. I think. Some shamans went enhanced. I assume that's going to be good. Shamans are very good. It's like I don't know if they're going enhance because Ellie is getting nerfed. I don't know if they are getting nerfed. I don't know what's happening with them, but um, I always try to go Ellie most of the time so they don't do the damage. I try to put pressure on them so they and because they're very oppressive. It's very difficult. The too squishy and only DPS. Look, if I were you, my opinion is I would play a warrior because you like warriors and they are in a good place and they're getting some like I think they're getting some yeah, they can spec into that dragon charge. There's a lot of stuff that you can get. Anyway, I would because that's where your heart is warrior. Everything else, you're like Zerx. It sounds cool. But what happens if they takes like one thing away? Right?
Right.
He says right. So. Um, you don't like it? Don't play. But I thought you were more arms. You know, play arms. You can make that work. You're an art. You know, you're not Fury. Arms has a look. You can make it work if you're good. Look, you have warrior. You can do all three specs. Pick that warrior back up and just start arms. Or boost them. You'll learn them quick enough. You know the spells. You're not a new player. I mean, that's why I would just boost them if you want. Like I think you're over. Damn it! I think you're overthinking things. Just like I'm doing with this nose. Just level of warrior up, man. To make that work. I know, yeah. Either way, they're constantly changing stuff. Yeah, they're constantly changing it anyway. I mean, that's the problem. You know, you have all these people, they have all these different tunes for a reason, is because it's the flavor of the month club. And you don't have that right now. Like you don't have so just pick the one tune that you want, right? And go with that. That's what I would do. So otherwise you're not going to be happy playing. Especially if something happens, you'll probably uninstall it. And then you'll be back. I need to be stepping back more than I am. That's my mistake for the day. I've been trying to model this while show a brush stroke, but not getting the impression by looking back. This is what I told Tagging to do in Discord, and I didn't do it myself. See? This is, and that's good that I figured this out. Hey, baby, what's up? Doing all right? Good.
No.
You want to stand up for a second?
Yeah.
You want to stand? Okay, let's stand him up for a second. That's what I'm saying. Then I'll get him his yogurt right afterwards. It's been sitting for a while. All right, boy. Get up. 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 Can you get up?
Yeah.
Get up. You got it. Oh, baby. This way.
Maybe.
Nope.
No.
Nope. What are you doing? Come on. Leave this shit. Come here. Stand with me.
No.
Got you, baby.
No.
Ah. There we go.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Spent a good amount of time on Jeff's mom's donut is gonna eat good line for Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, Shakuri, he's cool. He's a good man.
Oh.
You're a good man. Yeah, boy. He's a good man.
Yeah, good man.
He says, good man, good man. He's my boy. You're my boy. My baby. 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 He said, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Strong.
Yes.
He's strong.
Is it?
Yeah, you are. You're strong. You're a tough guy. He's a tough man. Yeah. That nose needs some work. I'm looking at mine in the mirror. That's why you see me looking over like that. I'm trying to just figure out the form and such. And there's just... I don't like how it's done yet. I will get it. I will get this. I will get it.
Where
What are you doing, boy?
I'm going.
Where are you going? Where are you going? That way? Don't touch anything.
Don't touch it. And
gonna have to wrestle him down in a second.
Down.
Down. But
Well, and then
I don't know QFX. I would just start, man. Start and get level. You could be leveled up by tomorrow. Well, it depends on how much time you have.
I know.
This thing sinks in so much, man.
No.
It's crazy. All right, I think what I'll do is I'm going to work the edges around like the, everything except for the nose right now. I'll take a break from the nose. I'll come back to the nose. I think I need to let this clear. I'm trying to push it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hey.
old goat knows better than me.
Hey.
Hey, boy. What's up, baby? Sorry, I'm just. We'll get started in a second. I just need to have him standing just for a second here. Then we'll get back going again.
Well, I'll get it.
Huh? Oh,
Okay.
where are you going?
Give.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Funny man. I like the filter that I put on. That's way closer to how it is. It's not quite there, but it's that's way closer to what it was. It was just so grayed out before. That's the tricky thing is too. It depends on how the monitor is calibrated on. There's too many. There's multiple technology, pieces of technology. It's filtered through, and so by the time it gets to you guys, I'm not sure what you see.
Hey.
It looks better on the iPhone as well, much closer to reality, which is good. This guy. How long do you wait for threes or twos? Normally for twos, it's pretty much instant, and like everybody's at this level right now. It seems it's just like clogged. It's like clogged up. Apparently, high rating they take a long time. For threes, it's between instant and at most you might have to wait like a minute. It's quick. That's the beauty of it. It's like you're playing constantly. You're not just sitting around. But there's enough break in between where you can kind of reset, which is nice. So. So you don't want to know why I'm in shape. It's this guy. See how he fights. He's constantly fighting me, and this is when I'm trying to change him or do whatever or change his clothes. He doesn't know, and then he'll fight, and so you have to put him down. All right, boy, come over here. Ready? Sit your ass down. I'll give you some yogurt. You want to sit? You say this? Sit. Here, I'll help you. Come here. Move this for a second. There we go, baby. I got you, boy. I got you. Give him some yogurt, and we're going to get started. Go for another 30 minutes or so. Either way, we've gotten some good work done. Keeps your head in it, right? This is right. No, 30 minutes, no way. No. High levels, they're waiting like 30 minutes. I've heard like an hour. That's like the very top, but because a lot of those guys are just going down and playing that's why it's so hard. They're playing in the 17 and 1800s. Don't need any mounts or mogs. So all those mogs, like you get everything so much quicker now though anyway. And if you want to go on a mog run, you can. Oh, here's a change they made. Is that if you say you do a raid, you're going on a transmog run, and like you're a plate wearer, you're a warrior, but you pick up a bunch of cloth and a bunch of leather, other gear, all that stuff, and when you sell it, automatically it's put into your transmog system, and you get those pieces now. Whereas before you had to be on the specific class to get the mog pieces. So they made everything's more account bound now, which is that's a good thing in my opinion. Here, boy, ready?
Just
Yes. Look what I got for you. Ready?
for you.
Open. Ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Want that?
Uh,
There you go. Look at this. Ooh, look. There it is. Got it?
Oh.
Yeah, you like that?
Mm.
Good man. There we go. Good. There we go, boy. Got you. Yeah, that's true. Have this squinks. You can't have the squinks. You can't buy anymore in the shop. So I kind of wanted it on my US account since it's pretty old and baller. But if Feral doesn't need it, it's kind of, and a squinks. I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming it's a mount or something. Yeah. I mean, it sucks. That sucks. It's a downside. It sucks. Maybe they'll fix it at one point. I don't know. But yeah. Okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to force myself to work around the edges now. And because I want to go back into that nose, but I don't think it's a good idea right now. I think I need to just let my mind rest. Now look at this. Do y'all can you see a difference when I oil this piece out? Look, watch this. See that? That's how sunken in it is. Yeah, you can see that. That's very sunken in. I'm going to take that out, but this is my point. So like, I'm really not putting much oiling out medium on. I just want enough just to be able to see the values in the surrounding area. Because that's the thing. Like, I might be trying to paint. Everything looks flat to me. But I swear that I put a brush stroke on it. But I just can't see anything. So there's hardly any oil in this. I'm just really thinning it out. This I painted yesterday, so I'm not going to go down there. Sphinx, a sphinx. Okay. Sphinx. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, it sucks, man. I know. That's not so bad. It's not great. Something like that. Okay. Some of these brushes and actually turn them. But won't varnish fix the sinking in? It does. The problem is it's hard to know if you've painted something correctly. That's it. Because it looks totally different. And I don't, like, for example, I don't know how this in here looks. When you oil it out, it might look good. But see, when you varnish it, what if I varnish it and it's just like all of a sudden you're like, oh, crap. It will fix it. But you might have had to have fixed it, if that makes sense. You can't see to fix it. That's hard. There's ways around that. I could put it at an angle and look down. And it'll take most of the reflection out. It'll give me an idea. But I want to push myself. That's why I kind of like lightly go over some areas here. Maybe I should go into that area. I didn't really put much on. As long as I paint over, it should be okay. But I can't even find a picture of it on Google. Are all the cast shot mounts limited time? I don't think so. But I don't know, because I don't know if the only time I ever spent money in the cast shop like for a mount was a present from my brother. It was that yeah, it was a present for him. But so I don't know. It's a good question. Yes, I don't know.
Here.
What's up, baby? QFX, don't go down that rabbit hole, man. The pattern is with you, really, and it's reasonable. I know. Don't, but I know. But you're torturing yourself with this stuff. You can't help it, you know? There's nothing you can do about it. And I know you want to do some marina. Just go in with this color here. Oh. Let's get one more brush. This one's perfect, actually. And then we're gonna go in with get some green. Black. Try that. Here we go. Kind of feel like I should be doing this with while working the hair at the same time. So maybe I don't work this up right now. But that's okay. I can at least like get an idea by working part of it up and see how it looks. Yeah. That's what I should be doing. Okay. But for the sake of practice, I'm just going to mess with a little piece in here. I'm just trying to get this in my head. There's preparing this solidly for the next session, like technically, but there's also the mental preparation. So I'm just doing a little practice runs here to get in my head so I can think about it when I come back next, which will probably be tomorrow. I know you do, man, but you just gotta play. You want to play. It's a game. Life's too serious, you know. Just play at this point. Because I can tell you want to. It's actually a nice stroke. And my view is, I know it's like games can be a waste of time, and I wouldn't play it all day, but they can, you know, like this type of stuff, I think is a healthy pastime at night after you've had a solid day's work. It makes you think, you know, like I've seen a lot of benefit with it. I think it's, you know, I love doing it, so. All right, I like what I'm seeing with this too, actually. This is good. That was the wrong color. What was I doing? Want that? That's better. That's it. Yep. That's it. Okay. All right. Okay. This is good. This is, yeah. It's not bad, man. Got this. Oh, you just gotta focus on dude, I just get on the warrior, just play. Play your warrior. That's what I would do. It's okay. It's gonna look good. Good. That's something I can work with. Got that in my head. I'm going to go down here. Saw some things. Good thing with WoW is there's always going to be another season, right? But you also, yes, there is. But you're also a lot of the transmogs and stuff, you can get them quick, and you can still get rare stuff, but like you can get them fast. My thing with that, it's cool when you have something unique, but just find one or two mounts that you really like, because I mean, what you're not going to use, like most of the time you have something unique, you never use it. You know, at the end of the day, it's just cosmetic. But I know I hear what you're saying. It's frustrating. I agree. Like it should be available, and it's not. It's bullshit. But just let that go. And here's one to think about. One thing to think about too, QFX, is that like last night I didn't play. There's nights that I don't play, right? So you can play on the weekend, a couple hours on the weekend. That's a lot of the times. Sometimes that's even all I get to do with Zerks. Because I mean, I talk about it way more than I play. I'm like you. I am at a point in my life where my life is so serious that I'm trying to make myself play more. I've said this several times. I never thought that I would be in a position like that, but I am. And, but, you know, I don't get to play as much as I want. So you're not going to be missing out as much as you think, you know. There are a lot of people who can't play on the week. You're going? You're going? Are you going? He says, I'm going. He's getting antsy. He wants to get out of here. Here, Dad, let me... Oh, I gave you the food. Good. I forgot that I gave it to him. Anyway, we're about to go, boy. You've been good today. You've been good, my boy. Here, give me that. Good job, baby. Good job. You ate it. Good man. Look at you. Good man. Here, let me take that. Good job. Good man. My boy. Another thing with Arena is when you hit your rating, that's kind of it. You're not going to get 200 more rating just because you play more. Here's the thing. Last season, Zerks and I, that's not necessarily true. All right, sometimes because there's okay, so we hit 1800 last season and we just messed around and we got to 19 after that. And so to me, hitting your rating is kind of like, okay, we can just chill and have fun now. And sometimes that actually is enough to make you, like, you're still getting better. You're getting practice and you're going up. So it's not just once you hit your rating, that's it. Right? So that's how I look at it. I look at it different. Because that's what happened the last season. We got up to 1909. And that was a hard season too. It was very hard. It was a very hard season. Hey, baby. How are you, baby? You doing good, baby?
Ouch.
Oh, sorry, baby. You okay?
Yeah.
Got you. I'll paint for another 10 minutes, then I'm going to start cleaning up. So this one comment on Peekaboo video. This video raised my rating by 700. I'm confidently pumping now at 800. That shit was... hmm. You all right?
One.
You all right?
One.
All right, baby. It's kind of crazy. He gets rank 1 and shuffles on anything he's on for his class, though. Anything he's on for his class. He's on for his class, though. Oh, like whatever class he does? Yeah. He's just a smart guy. He plays, these guys play all the time. That's their job, right? But he's brilliant. He's I'm not trying to take away from what he's brilliant. I like, you know what I like about him is when he articulates what he's doing. It's so helpful. To be honest with you, I miss Zaryu playing in Arena. He was doing that in Shadowlands and in BFA, which is when I first started doing Arena. And that helped me like I can't even say. Like that was, it was so helpful to me. Zaryu articulating what he was doing. And he would play with Peekaboo all the time. Like that's really what got me into Arena. And Zerx and I were constantly, and we were playing Rogue Mage, so it was perfect. They played a couple games together, saw that on YouTube, looked like they both knew what they were doing. Now they do mostly hardcore classic, exactly. Just the new stuff that's hot. Oh yeah, it's good for the views, yeah. It is. And I mean they're entertaining. They're very, I mean, they're both so damn smart. You know, and I think like really good people. They're not negative, right? They're not airing their laundry out, which is nice, you know. And I mean, they're just solid players. But yeah, I can't tell you how much it got me into Arena. It really got me into Arena. So I'm actually, I'm trying to step back more than I am. Oops, messed that up. So the way that I look at it again is that even though things are very difficult right now, it's making me better at the game, and I can see an improvement, and that's what is keeping me in. If I was not looking at it like that, I would have quit because it's too difficult. It's kind of like painting. It's the same thing with paint. You're having a hard time with it. Well, you stick with it and you're going to get better. High five. Good man. My boy. Boy. See me getting frustrated after a week that I can't get back to my old rating. So it can be frustrating if you're playing with me or Zerks. We're not like hell bent on getting the rating. We're having fun. We do want the rating, but I think you'll get it with that like with the attitude, like a good attitude. In other words, it's not intense sessions when we're playing in threes. I don't do that. But we're just as serious, but we're not like screaming and all that stuff. We joke around a lot, but it's, I mean, you've seen us play. You've seen us play. But you know that you're going to be a little rusty. And that's okay. And like you have to look, it's not as easy as it used to be to get rating. It's just not. It's a real issue right now. You can scream, you can scream with us. It's fine. I'm just saying the mentality should be it's not what it was before. There's not as many people playing. You have different modes now that it's drawing away from people, and the only people who are playing this stuff are the hardcore people who have poop buckets beside them. They're pale as shit and haven't seen a tit in probably their whole life. That's what you're up against. All right? Yeah, playing with screamers isn't fun. And here's the thing. It is so hard that you're going to get better faster, like way faster. And you have a good group of guys that are patient enough. And it probably won't take you that long to get back into it either way, man. Things will start picking up. I mean, so I took time off the end of or actually half of Shadowlands. I had quit because I was so angry with Blizzard over an array of things, which I won't get into, but I didn't play. And I came back in Dragonflight, Was it Dragonflight? Dragonflight was after Shadowlands, I think, right? I think so. Anyway, and it took me a couple months to get back into it, and it was just crazy things like I wasn't like keeping track of my health bar. You know, like I had played for so long that I was always flash up to the upper left of the screen, and that habit was gone. It was weird. I had never thought about it before, and now I had to think about it, and there's weird things like you know. But once I got it, I was also you can manipulate the layout of all your bars now, which is quite nice. They've put a lot of customization. So I was playing with stuff. Yeah, you're right. The rating doesn't do anything. At the end of the day, it's just a number. It's psychological, but you do need it if you want to get like the transmogs and stuff. And the glad mounts, forget about it. I mean, that's just. I mean, maybe one day, but they've made it so hard. It's just like, what the hell? So, yeah. I mean that's how you got it. That's how you have to look at it. That's how you have to look at it. So yeah. I mean it's not, and you're having fun, but you're also like it's going to be fun watching yourself improve, because I'm telling you, you're going to be up against, on average, better players than you were back in the day, which is going to make you better faster. It's going to be frustrating, but it makes you better. My dad's in the back, like moaning. He's like, he's kind of growling. It's hilarious when he does this, actually. Can pay Gears to get you one of those. I'm not sure he's able to right now. He could look if he put himself to it, he could, but he's doing more like mythics. He's doing more PvE right now. He said he's very rusty, but he would get back into it. And to be honest with you, I think a lot of that is, for us, it would have to be playing Flavor of the Month to try to get up there. Like, I think maybe not. I don't know. I watched this video earlier of Peekaboo, which was called what the average player is like. So he watched this 15 to 1600 player do some games, and really not good. Makes me wonder if you're wait. I watched the video earlier of Peekaboo, which was called what the average player is like. So we watched this 15 to 1600 player do some games, and they're really not good. All right, play, go play, see what it's like. 15 to, when did you watch it? And also, I mean, that's like, was it one player playing, or like what was? I haven't seen the video, but I mean, if you think I'm exaggerating, go play it. Seriously, go play. Like, see what it's like. 15. I don't know what 15 to 1600 is like right now, but most of the like, it was pretty rough for quite a while. It's weird because it's like we come up against these players that are like multi-glads, and then all of a sudden we'll just fight somebody and just knock them back down. There's like no in between. Might have been a year ago. Yeah, a year ago it was like 15 to 1600 was tough, but it wasn't like as bad as it is now. Kind of crazy though. He got stunned for 3 seconds and something died in that time. I mean, I've been stunned in 3 seconds and died before, like within a second. That's happened before. Gosh, that form's not really looking good. I should probably start cleaning up. My baby. Got some good work done. I just need to keep on working on this thing. It's okay. Anyway, man, I mean, see, that's the thing. Like, you have to experience it. And I'll give you an example. Look, Sunday night, we tanked our rating. We got it back. But it was like we played 5 games. We lost all 5. And the last game we were going up against a 2K rated. He was 2K at that time. Like it wasn't like, oh, he has 2K rated players. This guy was literally 2K. It was like we're on a 5-game winning streak in the 1700 or losing streak in the 1700s, and we're playing this stuff. That's my point. Like Sundays, I think, are harder than most days. Like Saturdays and Sundays are horrible for some reason. The weekends, but the weeknights, it's easier to play. I've found, just slightly. It's still very difficult, and sometimes you're coming up against like just the craziest teams. Zerx did get, I think he got close. Yeah, I think he got around 2K in shuffle. He got there and then he didn't play. He was scared to move that rating. He got like on a winning streak and got there and I think he quit. It was really funny actually. He was afraid to touch it. Yeah. If I wanted rival, I'd probably go shuffle, but I want to get it through 2s. That's me. We'll get it. We'll see. This painting's looking all right. It could be way better, but I like that I'm pushing it, and I'm not going to overmodel this. I'm not going to overmodel it. It's going to be solid painting, I think. This will be a solid piece. Yeah, a lot of, and that's what happens. Like, but when you don't play, I think that's why a lot of people, they'll either drop the rating so they can, play down low, because the queue times are atrocious, because not as many people play at that high rating, or it's like always the same people, So, but you can also make alts so easily that you don't need to. Where is this? I'll just put this here. You can make alts so easily that you can, like, that's what they do. They have these alts that are just destroying people low level, like myself. Oops. Baby. Baby, baby. We're going in a second, okay? We're going, my boy. Some people have 3 characters in the top 10. Yeah, I know. And so, like, keeping that in mind, that they have different alts, again, look at the twos ladder, okay? And understand, too, that just like within the last week or two, they've gotten to 25. But before then, there was only like, all right, so we were like 2.5 months in, and there was like 1 or 2 people in 2,400 in twos. That was it.
We can come out now.
And then like there was, it's like in the 2,300s, there was like 10, and it was all like the same people that had just different alts. I mean, nobody was up there. That's my point. Like I've said this 1,000 times. It's absolutely insane. Because nobody's, like, twos is the least played PvP thing right now in WoW. It really is. My babe. Um, 2.6K is max. I'm not gonna pump at 400 less than that. But for chair, what's up? Yeah, I'm cleaning up right now. I got to get going, but I'll be on probably most likely tomorrow. Back into this. Maybe I'll go into the hair. But yeah, I should be. We're getting good work done on this, man. And my hand is greasy. Dang it. Why? How did that happen? Ooh. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. I'm yawning. Tired today. That's like juicing at 2.8 in threes when 3.2K is rank 1. I'm going to report you about my third uninstall. Don't uninstall again. Just play, man. You're wasting your time. I mean, because I can tell you're into it, and I know you want to play, and you like Arena. And I think you would have a good time. Just don't take it so serious, man. You know, like you're gonna, you know, like I don't like their business models either. I don't, but like, you know, I think it can be a very healthy pastime done in moderation if you can do that, which I sure as shit can. But I think I really do believe that this gameplay is a very solid brain workout. It's just, it is mentally, it's a real mental challenge. And they're putting a lot of time into the class. They're really doing their work. The designers are doing a good job. I have to hand it to them with this. They're not the ones who are putting in, oh, well, you know, I don't think they like the monetization any more than you or I do. But I think they're, you know, and plus, you know what they're doing? They're taking this DEI crap out of everything too, which is going to improve stuff, I think. So I think that's going to be like, because that was kind of a stranglehold on creativity, and which I won't get into, but I think that there's a lot of good things, and they've really put a lot of effort into the game. They really have. Big sausage is easier to draw than that black dude at the Florence Academy. Wait a second. I heard you prefer to paint other body parts, Curry. God, so dumb. Oh, Moody looking ready for the prom. Here's least favorite part to paint. Oh, well, then you gotta watch me paint tomorrow. We'll make it so. Look at this guy. You're trying to flip your chair over. See, this is why I put these cinder blocks here, so you can't flip your ass over and bust your ass all over the wooden platform right there, boy. What are you doing? You know, if you take that shit up, you're going to tip back and you're going to fall and hit your head. Do you want to do that?
Want to do that?
No, I don't want you to do that.
Do that.
You do it. Look at you. He likes fighting. He's my boy, my baby. Gotcha. We're going, boy. Don't you worry. We're going. We're going, boy. Brian was supposed to have his lesson today at 3:00, but he's been getting a lot of dental work done, so he couldn't make it today. But we do. Okay. All right. I got on Craigslist and found a model for tomorrow night. Let's see if she shows up. You know what I did last time? Model didn't show up, so I posed with my shorts on and set up a system where I was able to actually critique. I had somebody take pictures with iPhone for immediate critique, and then this camera for professional photo done for the video that I'll make with it. So I actually got videos out of it, I got critiques out of it, and I modeled. I saved $50 really at the expense of not being able to draw myself, which might happen tomorrow night. So we'll see. I hope it doesn't. Boy, I told you about this shit. Come on. Anyway, I think we got everything. We got model time. That's right, man. Did you tell the other dude who didn't show up he doesn't need to bother anymore? Yes. Yeah. I said I told him it was very disrespectful what he did. I don't appreciate it, and that I'm not going to have him back in. Specifically. So, I mean, you know, he said he was going to come in, and I confirmed with him on Monday or Tuesday, and then again Thursday, a couple hours before the session. It was like at 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, I confirmed with him. He was very upfront. He responded. He was saying, yeah, I'll be there. And then an hour and a half beforehand, he cancels and says, sorry, man, work, it pays the bills. I was paying him too, and this is my job. So that pissed me off. But that's the thing. You have to, you go through this process, and once you find good models, you ask them if they know of anybody who wants to model. Sometimes they do. And especially if they're punctual, you try to keep on having them back in and keep on giving them work. And that's how it goes, and slowly build up the model. So this is to be expected. You get one or two, and then, you kind of snowball effect. It starts building on top of that. And then you lose them after a while, and you go through the same process of trying to find them. So yeah, it's kind of normal. Yeah. So anyway, guys, y'all are awesome. Thank you for being here. And I honestly, I forgot to do the ear. I need to work, because that ear is bothering me. I need to work the ear up. We'll get the hair in, because that's really going to affect the face, and then I think that will help. I need to go back in, add form around here. I worked some here. I don't know about the changes. We'll come back. We'll see tomorrow. But I feel good because I am pushing this portrait some. And I know how I want it to look. So It's going to be a solid piece. This looks weird. I'm aware of that. We'll fix it. Anyway, guys, I'll see y'all.